We have undocked from International Space Station yesterday, spent the day inspecting Atlantis' thermal protection system, and we didn't see anything wrong at all, which is no surprise. And tomorrow we're going to pack up the ship to come home to Florida the next day. I'm going to hand the mic to Atlantis' pilot, Captain Select Tony Antonelli.
Thanks, Hawk. Atlantis is just a fabulous ship. She was a fabulous ship in the beginning and continues to be just absolutely amazing. If this ends up being Space Shuttle Atlantis' last flight, we've got an American flag here that we're honored to fly. This American flag flew on Atlantis' first flight, STS-132 and I'll hand the mic over to Navy Captain Steve Bowen.
It's a real honor to be among the 191 crew members that have flown on Atlantis in her over 300 days in orbit, 120 million miles. Atlantis is actually named after a ship of research and discovery from a place I happen to study, Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute, and she has definitely lived up to her name over the past 20 years or so. And on to Peter Sellers, who has done his own sets of research.
Atlantis is absolutely my favorite shuttle. I've only flown on two, but she's still my favorite. I hope that when she lands successfully, which I'm relying on these guys up front to do, that she goes somewhere and gets the respect she deserves as a ship of exploration. People like to visit ships like the Constellation, the Constitution, see where they've been and what they've done, and Atlantis is one of that line.
I'm Garrett Reisman, mission specialist on this flight, and when I was selected as an astronaut back in 1998, there were 4 of us in our class that were living in the Southern California area, and we got together to visit Atlantis. We were invited to come up while she was in for overhaul in Palmdale. And when the 4 of us got together, one of the other astronauts was also Tracy Caldwell, who was just with us on the space station. So we were reminiscing about this just the other night. And we got together, saw Atlantis, and we all got so very excited about what we were about to do, becoming astronauts. And seeing the tender, loving care that she was given there in Palmdale by all the people that worked on her, it was hard to believe that here I would be some 10 years later flying on what could be her last flight. But she's been an amazing ship, and it's an honor to have served upon her. And here is Air Force Colonel Retired Mike Good.
Thanks, Garrett. I've been lucky enough to have 2 shuttle flights, both of them on Atlantis, so it's also my favorite space shuttle. Atlantis has been on 32 flights now. We're on the number 32, and perhaps the final flight of Atlantis. She's been to many different destinations. I was lucky enough to go to both the Hubble Space Telescope and to the space station. She's also been to Mir and many other different places, so she's well traveled, and she's served many of us well, and we look forward to bringing her home safe and going to visit her someday on the ground. So from the entire crew, from STS-132, thanks to Atlantis and all the folks that have worked on her over the years.